Hey, and welcome back. Let me share another question that I get frequently asked by my participants in trainings and also the clients that I work with. This question is all about the number of teams that a Scrum Master can work with, that a Scrum Master can serve. There's a saying in the German Scrum community about a good Scrum Master working with 2 teams and a great Scrum Master working with only 1 team. There is some truth about that, but also we need to take a bit more different perspectives about this. As with many things in life, it depends on so many factors. Factor number 1 is the proficiency, the mastery of the Scrum Master themselves. Are they great at teaching Scrum? Are they great at facilitation? Are they great at coaching individuals and teams? If yes, of course they can work with more teams than someone that has not gotten to this level of mastery. The second factor is the proficiency, the experience, the mastery of the developers and also the product owner. The more help they need in order to act as a cohesive group, the more help a product owner needs to create a product goal or prioritize their backlog, the less time a Scrum Master would have to work with a second team. So the more experienced the Scrum team is, actually the more time a Scrum Master has to support another team, another entity to learn about Scrum and agility. Looking at the third recipient of Scrum Master services, the organization, this also plays a role into the number of teams a great Scrum Master can serve. And it really depends on 2 things here. One is the level of mastery or experience or proficiency, whatever you want to call it, the organization and with that other teams and leaders in that organization have. The further they're along on their agile journey, the less work a Scrum Master needs to do. The second point to consider here is to actually think about to what extent does the organization want the Scrum Master to work on the org? Do they consider it being a Scrum Master responsibility to drive and support the agile transformation or transition? If yes, that leaves less time to the Scrum Master working with multiple teams. Because a great Scrum Master would be spending 30, 40, 50% of their time working with their team and the remaining time working on the org. So there's a bunch of factors that drive the number of teams a Scrum Master can work with. But I would never totally agree to the saying, a good Scrum Master works with 2 and a great Scrum Master only with 1 team. I hope you learned a bit about that, and I hope you will now look with a bit more nuance on this question. See you soon.